Arsen? My friend.
Oh.
So happy to see you again. How are you? Did my boat serve you well? It did, yes.
Hallo und herzlich willkommen zu dem Horror-Adventure-Game Sveti Kotar. Es wird immer brutaler. Hier auf Gaming for Life seht ihr alle Folgen, damit ihr auch in Zukunft nichts mehr verpasst. Und für alle vorigen Folgen findet ihr hier oben die Playlist, in der ihr euch alle Folgen anschauen könnt. Wir spielen jetzt wieder Benedek. Wir haben letztes Mal mit Nikolay aufgehört und wir lesen jetzt mal den Brief, den er uns quasi gegeben oder vor die Füße geschmissen hat, der angeblich von unserer Schwester hier ist. Wir werden sehen. Nein, du sollst ihn lesen. Du sollst ihn lesen. So. Brief. Ja, wie lese ich den denn? Wie lese ich den Brief?
Son, I hope this letter finds you in good health. I am not dead yet. Just for a moment, try to forget what you think I did to you, your sister, and mother. Read the letter to the end, and then decide if I shall stay dead, or if you prefer to see me one more time. I have reasons why I left, but I can't finish what I started without your help. Without hesitation, pack only the essentials and travel to Sveti Kotar in Croatia. You'll like it. It's similar to Győr. Now what follows might seem strange, to say the least. But don't worry. Just do as I say and I'll explain everything in person. Find a way to get into the Merzel's house on Gagulta Hill.
Da waren
Descend
wir.
into the catacomb and take the book you find there. I warn you, this might sound strange and insane, but it is of vital importance that you do it, and do it right away. After getting the book, do not carry it around. Hide it somewhere in town or its surroundings. I repeat, do not take it or else you risk being exposed to its malevolent sway. Leave town and return on Ivan Kotar's Day, October 28th. Meet me at the Grimalda Castle during the exhibition on that same day. Do not forget to take the book. Everyone will be wearing masks, but I'm sure I'll be the only one wearing a yellow one. You can't miss me, son. It is of the utmost importance to go right away and to travel alone. No one else must know about this. Not even your sister or mother. If you still doubt this is your father writing, then simply ask yourself, what is true faith? I can't find the right words. I can't find the meaning in this.
Sein Vater hat ihm geschrieben und Victoria hat den Brief behalten.
It is Benedek. This is his handwriting, and the words are his, and the true faith at the end. This is my father.
Okay, Victoria muss den Brief gefunden haben.
Victoria must have found this letter. Mostov said she was seen in town a few months ago when she met Nerman and the cult. And then the Sekvra book ends up in my Bible. Why? And why did my father want it? If he knew where the book was, why didn't he take it? Instead, he sends me a letter to make me do it.
Aber die wohnen doch nicht zusammen. Wieso hat er den Brief nie erhalten?
Did she meet our father at the castle last night? For God's sake, why would she kill him? He disappeared. We thought he was dead. Now that I know it was all a lie, is he dead for real? And they kept the letter hidden from me this whole time. She dragged me to this place without telling me anything.
Er lebte doch im Kloster. Also muss er ihn doch dahin geschickt haben, oder?
I have to know if the man with the yellow mask was really my father, and then I can leave this town in peace. Mostov said they won't find his identity, which means I don't have a choice. I have to go to the Grimalda Castle and hope to find some clues. How do I get in? And not to forget, I need a mask.
Okay.
Someone is standing right behind the window. I should go find Henry.
It's impolite to stare like that.
Evelina?
Shh. Quiet. You'll wake up the children.
What are you doing out there?
Talking to God.
Can you come in?
No.
May I come out? I'd like to talk to you.
I want to be left alone. What do you want?
Wo ist Anton?
Where's Anton?
Thanks to your help and honesty, he's now chained to his own bed upstairs.
Chained?
Oh mein Gott.
Isn't that a bit over the top? He's just a kid, not a criminal.
Anton is a special boy. He doesn't understand everything we say to him.
And so you must chain him?
Would you rather see him rot as a corpse or disappear forever? Have him suffer while they eat his eyes? You did a good deed, and we are thankful. Enough with this story now.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Ach ja, wir wollten ja nochmal zum Dings gehen. Was haben wir hier? Oh. Puppen.
Corpses with bare skulls and night dresses. Children play with these?
Okay. Ja gut. Ja genau, wir wollten nochmal zu Norwin gehen. Ich wollte ihn ja mal auf seinen Sohn ansprechen. Was ist das eigentlich für ein Beichtstuhl? Kann ich da beichten gehen jetzt?
I have nothing to do in there. I'm sinless.
Trotzdem kannst du das
I
noch
have nothing
reingehen.
to do in there. I'm sinless.
Okay, wenn du das sagst. Gut, dann gehen wir mal schnell zu Norwin. Ach halt, ich muss den Kopf ja noch wegbringen. Wo ist er? Da? Tür.
Gregor, are you in there? Gregor? If he is, he's pretending to be a corpse.
Okay. Soll ich ihm den Kopf bringen? Muss ich diesen Kopf die ganze Zeit mit mir rumtragen? Ich habe den Kopf. Ach, er wollte
I
den
have
haben.
the
Ah,
head
okay.
you were looking for.
Oh, you are full of surprises, my little priest. Give it to me. That's him. That's our beloved Fran. What a beauty. You did the right thing. I helped you. You helped me, and now you won't have me as an enemy.
Your help almost cost me my life.
It's the impending doom. The only way to be safe in this valley is to become my child. If you decide so, my ears will always be open to you.
Warum nennst du mich kleiner Priester? Ich bin ein Mensch.
Why are you calling me little priest? I'm a monk.
You are now, but the future holds many secrets.
What is that supposed to mean?
Patience.
Du nennst dich selbst den
You
Propheten.
call yourself a prophet?
My children call me. I merely tell them what I know and guide them.
You tell them lies in a very persuasive way. What kind of monster gets people to gouge their eyes out? Oh, and I forgot. Their tongues as well.
It's for their own good.
To live disfigured by their own hand?
If they don't see, they cannot perceive the eye. If they don't talk, they cannot lure the demons to themselves.
Okay.
My children live without fear and are protected from the horror that is coming.
Das
The
Auge.
eye?
The all-seeing eye of the moon demon, Kasak, the king of Achrizat.
This one?
Little priest, keep that drawing in your pocket. Do not show it to me ever again.
Okay. Welchen Schrecken redest du?
What horror are you talking about? How could it get any worse than this? In this place there is nothing but horror.
This town hangs loosely on the brim of a dark and endless abyss. The prophecy of Kasak foretells the arrival of the king of Saborens on earth.
Okay.
The day draws near, my little priest. The king is already here, moving through the woods, hiding in the ground, growing stronger in the shadows. Once he reveals himself with the book, the demons will run to his aid, and this town will fall into eternal darkness.
Er spuckt immer beim Sprechen, man hört es regelrecht.
Slaves in the kingdom of Achrizath. Everyone except for my children.
Warum reißt du denn nicht selbst die Augen die
Why
Zunge
don't you
raus?
take out your own eyes and tongue then?
It's too late for me. I've already seen and felt the horrors. I cannot be saved any longer, but I can save others. I'm my children's eyes and voice now, their guiding light, and I will protect them from what is coming.
Okay, die Befreiung von Kasag sagt voraus, wie? Wo wurde die Prophezeiung geschrieben? Das ist nichts als
The
Geschwätz.
prophecy of Kasag foretells.
The proof exists. The book is not a lie.
Kasag was summoned and asked to dictate the prophecy?
Careful, little priest. You must get a hold of your fear. Do not let it ridicule reality just to make you feel better. The book of Sekfra disappeared centuries ago, but it's not a lie. All we can hope is that it was destroyed, for that would be the only way to a safer existence.
Gut, wir wissen ja, wo das Buch ist. Wirf bitte nicht als Beleidigung, aber ich muss dich fragen, bist du vielleicht ein gescheiterter Ritualversuch? Nein. Rudolf Moisek.
Rudolf Moisek?
Let me guess. It was Henry who told you about me.
Evelina.
And so she cried, sad not knowing my fate. She told you about me, and now you are here to bring me back to the right path.
Not in so many words, but she did talk about you for a bit.
You can tell her you didn't find me. We live divided by two walls, and she never sees me. God must be blind.
Okay. Sie glaubt, dass du dich noch ändern
She
kannst.
thinks you can still change.
But I did already. I did. I am now free and can see.
Why did you renounce God?
You know what this town is. A town of liars and hypocrites. As long as I served them well, as long as I listened to their orders, and as long as I smiled to their stupid jokes, I was their man. I was an exemplary Catholic. When I needed their help, where were they? When I needed a job, did they give me one? When I cried for rescue from the mine, did they get me out? The answer is no. No to all. And no more kowtowing at their feet. I'd rather crawl all my life than be a blind slave to them and their so-called God.
Okay. Du hast alles falsch verstanden. Oder du willst es so haben, weil du Gewissensbisse hast.
You've got it all wrong.
History repeats itself. These people abandoned even Kotar when he needed them the most. When I needed them, they did the same to me. Then God laughed at my misfortune and made me this way. Do yourself a favor and run away from here, from this community of sheep, from God. They will abandon you, one way or another.
Okay. Was kannst du über Jakob Prenger
What
erzählen?
can you tell me about Jakov Prenger?
Want to know my opinion?
Just what happened to him. You seem to be a man of many sources, so...
He was eaten by the Saborans. His eyes were taken as toys for the children, and his tongue for a souvenir. That is what I heard.
This is
Okay.
a serious matter. The man was a priest of this town.
And I'm the prophet of this town now. Listen to me when I tell you he was useless. Merely a weak-willed opportunist.
Okay.
Even before I opened my eyes and left God behind, I knew that man was a no good. Who knows what really happened to him? But I can assure you, nobody cares.
Mittlerweile wird mir echt zu viel Gequatsche hier und zu viel Text.
Don't take this as an insult, but I have to ask.
Bist du ein gescheiterter
You have
Ritualversuch?
failed
You think they got me?
the facial injuries, your legs. I don't know. I'm simply asking.
No. I was never caught, and I never will be. What you see here is what happens when God and his followers look the other way.
What do you mean?
Don't worry. Keep being what you are, and you'll find out soon enough. People learn only when they lose something of their own.
Okay, gut. Dann gehen
Prophet?
wir jetzt. Dann können wir jetzt aber... Er wollte ja auch, dass ich ein Kind werde, aber das hat er mir jetzt nicht mehr angeboten. Dann gehen wir jetzt zu Evelina und gehen nochmal zu der alten Dame im Wald, weil wir wissen ja jetzt, was mit Jakob Brenger passiert ist. Und wir müssen ins Schloss, aber wir brauchen eine Maske. Wo gab es Masken? Ich glaube bei Ida im Laden, ne? Vielleicht können wir da eine Maske kaufen. Könnte ja sein. So, dann sprechen wir mal mit ihr. Sagen ihr mal Bescheid, weil das hatten wir ihr ja versprochen.
Sister?
What now?
Ich habe mit Rudolf
I've
gesprochen.
talked to Rudolf.
Where did you find him?
Just across the street, in the Kuga district.
That's what I was afraid of. I can't stand the men and women in there. Bunch of useless, evil miscreants. Drug addicts. Never have I set foot on that street. Never have I even glanced in that direction. God help me if I did. Now that I know where he is, on top of everything else I've heard, I don't want him back.
Okay.
He won't be coming back. He is a changed man, lost in his mind and soul.
Good. May he rot and suffer. He is dead to me.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Das haben wir erledigt. Sie wollte ja Bescheid wissen. Das haben wir gemacht. So. Was können wir jetzt noch tun? Wir können unserer alten Dame Bescheid sagen. Wir können vielleicht... Ah, genau. Wir hatten zu Nowen. Wegen seinem Sohn. Mal gucken, ob wir jemanden anprangern können. Mal gucken, wer zur Auswahl steht. Kabert. Den Gastwirt. Gregor den Totengräber, Detektiv Mostov. Ida lässt die Ladenbesitzerin nicht anprangern. Ja gut, das ist klar. Ich gehe mal auf den Kabert.
A Saboren deserves nothing but endless torture and painful death.
Ja, das machen wir. Das ist gut. So, Norman, jetzt erzähl mir mal was über deinen Sohn.
Are you a devoted Catholic?
You saw the Bible on my desk, or maybe the books on the shelves, and so now you think I am.
Are you?
God is my shepherd, and I am the shepherd of this town.
Okay.
Then you should know. You should understand that I couldn't have been involved in my sister's deeds. I'm a monk.
I'm never wrong. You being a man of cloth doesn't change anything. I don't know you. Only God does. Your awaiting fate will prove to me what you really are.
Okay. So.
Evelina told me to ask you about Anton's father.
She did what?
I'm just trying to help the child.
You want to help him? Stay out of this matter.
I'm curious.
Oh, so you're curious now. All right. You're a monk, and I'm here to confess something to you. Whatever I say now is protected by the seal of confession.
I'm listening.
Anton is my child.
What?
His mother, Anita, took her own life because she was a weakling. She left my poor kid and now his...
But you are his father.
He can't stay with me.
Why?
Okay.
There are things you cannot possibly understand. Things that not even your priestly vow can endure. You have my confession. Stop asking for more.
You are a selfish coward, Norin. God will not understand whatever it is you are hiding.
Says the man who doesn't know where his own sister is, or, for that matter, who she is. Now just stop.
This will not go unpunished.
It was a confession. And a story.
Okay.
Excuse me.
God bless you, Bennett.
Okay. Können wir den vielleicht auch anprangern? Mäuse, Davor, Gregor. Detective Mostov. Nee. Ida nicht anprangern.
I have to...
Okay. Gut, jetzt können wir unseren Zettel draußen einwerfen. Ich bin gespannt, was daraufhin passiert. Das würde mich jetzt mal interessieren. Was ist das hier? Anprangerung. So, schmeißen wir rein.
God, this man is a Saborin. Crush his soul. Torture him for all eternity.
Gut. Das haben wir gemacht. Wir werden jetzt mal speichern. Wir speichern mal, weil ich will noch mal zu dem Haus gehen. Mal gucken. Dann müssen wir Richtung Schloss, ja. Genau. Ich weiß immer noch, der Brunnen ist ja hier zu, ne? Das wundert mich.
The hatch is closed. I can't see inside. Are you all right? Did you fall inside? How do I open this hatch? Whoever is down there can't hear me. I should try to find a way to open this hatch.
Das hat er aber letztes Mal nicht gesagt.
Mostov!
Irgendwas hat sich geändert in der Geschichte. Mal gucken, was jetzt passiert.
I think there's someone inside the well. Mostov! It's me, Benedek. It's so dark in here, and it smells so bad. All the windows are darkened. What is this? Oh my god. Limbs. Bowels. Organs. This is the house of a madman. Full of human parts. Some in the form of furniture. My god. Wait. The voice from the well is louder here. There must be a secret passage or something. A lever.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I think it opened the hatch to the well.
Okay.
Another
Bin ich mal
Saborin
gespannt.
catacomb.
Oh. Errungenschaft.
This
Eine
must have been
Vagabonde.
special. He was hanged here by the ladder under the moonlight from above.
Okay. Oh Gott.
His eyes are so red and swollen. They look like they're going to burst at any moment.
Kata? Wer ist denn Kata?
Who did this to you?
Ach, die lebt noch?
It's all right if you can't talk. Don't force yourself.
Dr. K. Ich habe ihn schon angeprangert.
Dr. Kabir?
Ja.
We had him. He was so close. I hope Henry finds him and does justice for humanity.
Töte? Töte mich.
I can't. I would be murdering an innocent. What is your name?
Ich flehe dich an, Gott, um Gottes Willen, töte mich.
I can't. I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Kata. Kata fleht.
My faith will not allow me to put her out of her misery. But it pains me to hear her suffer. What should I do, God?
Ja, ich weiß nicht.
There are more people further down in the dark. They seem to already be dead.
Okay.
It's a Saboran altar, like the one below Lucia's house. They must use it to perform rituals.
Okay. Masken. Ah, kann man hier eine Maske mitnehmen?
More faces turned into masks, ripped off of these victims.
Ach so.
Horrible. Inhuman.
Okay. Ja, was können wir machen? Ach, ich habe ja die Spritze. Die haben ja gesagt, die bedingsen sich damit.
Am I really going to do it? It is not my place to end one's life. Only God is allowed to do that.
Ja, aber erlöse sie doch mal. Von dem Elend befreien. Ich bin nicht bereit. Doch.
Forgive me. It is done. May she rest in
Erlöse
peace.
Kater von ihrem Elend.
She is dead.
Okay. Haben wir etwas Gutes gemacht, auch wenn es traurig ist. Gut, aber hier kommen wir auch trotzdem nicht weiter. Ob das jetzt eine Zusatzaufgabe war oder, keine Ahnung. Okay. Was war jetzt? Wir sollen zum Schloss gehen, ne? Das war unsere Aufgabe. Wir brauchen noch eine Maske. Da geht's zum Schloss. Da gehen wir jetzt hin. Vielleicht hat Ida ja eine Maske für uns. Ja, da hängen Masken. Vielleicht hilft sie uns.
Madam?
Hello.
Weißt du von mir? Ah, ja, guck mal, siehst
Would you
du?
be so kind as to let me borrow one of the masks you have here?
Why would you need it? The day has passed.
For the castle.
You can't get in, it's closed. You feel guilt for not having attended the exhibition, right?
Something like that. Well then, could you perhaps gift one? As a souvenir?
After all you've done for me. Sure. Here, take this one.
Cool.
Mother soothed it for me with care and even blessed it with holy water in church.
Okay.
Oh, I can't take it then, if...
It's special to my heart, and I want you to have it. End of discussion.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Sure.
Das haben wir. Dann gehen wir jetzt nochmal zur Hütte. Damit wir der alten Dame vielleicht, Madame Vera hieß sie,
I'm
ne?
not returning to that accursed house.
Oh, okay. Das will er nicht. Gut, dann gehen wir mal zu Arsen. Mal gucken, was er erzählt. Er war ja auch ein bisschen stinkig mit uns, ne? Wegen, naja.
Arsen?
My friend!
Oh!
So happy to see you again. How are you? Did my boat serve you well?
It did, yes. We left it over at the lodge's pier. I don't know if you...
Don't worry about it. I don't need it anyway.
He looks and sounds much better after
Ja, er
being
klingt
rid
auch
of that
komplett
leech
anders.
thing.
So, what can I do for you on this fine evening night?
Okay. Du siehst viel besser
You
aus.
look much better, Arsen.
Look and feel much younger, too. I can finally walk without losing my breath. I have my taste and smell back, and I'm seeing new things I forgot existed.
I know that you loved him, but...
That malignant thing was nothing but a parasite. He was feasting on my
Haben
blood
was richtig
and
gemacht,
corrupting
Gott sei
my
Dank.
soul.
A vampire.
I was blind, Benedek. You came here as a stranger and saved me. How can I ever repay you?
I did what was needed to be done.
God bless you, my savior.
Okay. Henry hat dir verziehen?
Henry has forgiven you?
Thanks to you. He said he will start visiting me each day again, giving his blessings to the house and to the island. And I am no longer unwanted in the church. I am so happy. I am close to God again.
What about your parents?
They are resting in the basement of my house. I haven't moved them back to the cemetery yet.
Henry
Okay.
doesn't allow it yet.
He does, but You know, even in the darkest of times, we find something good. Something. I wanted to move them back so badly, but now that I'm allowed to, I don't want to anymore.
Okay.
But why? You can't keep cadavers under your feet, no matter how much they mean to you.
Now that the house is blessed again, it feels much safer here.
Okay.
I don't want them becoming food for the degenerate things that lurk in the shadows. They'll be all right with me. We'll keep each other company.
Okay, gut. Wenn Henrich gewesen wäre, würde ich jetzt wahrscheinlich an einem dunklen Ort schreien.
If it wasn't for Henry, I would probably be screaming in some dark place right now.
What happened?
He saved us from the cultists in the forest. We were about to be taken away when he jumped out of nowhere and killed them.
Dear God! But why? What were you doing there?
Some clues lured us to the abandoned church in the forest. It might all be in vain. Wherever we go, we find only death and despair.
Okay, wie gut kennst du Detective
How
Mostov?
well do you know Detective
Vielleicht
Mostov?
erfahren wir das
I don't know
jetzt.
the man at all. I just helped him with that investigation of his at the lake. And in return, he gifted me.
Jetzt wissen wir auch, warum er den Egel gestellt hat, weil er ihn verletzt hat.
Because of Mostov. Do you think he knew what he was doing?
Maybe, I'm not sure. I get a strange feeling when talking to him, as if he harbors a terrifying secret. That limp and permanently hidden hand within his coat just makes things worse.
Stay away from him.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Take care, my savior.
Okay, wir wissen aber immer noch nicht, was passiert ist. Okay, was können wir jetzt machen? Wir wollen zum Schloss. Ich möchte jetzt noch mal zur Kirche. Ob wir da irgendwas finden? Vielleicht. Wo ging es denn da hin? Da ging es zu den... Ach nee, Moment, hier geht's zurück. So, Moment. Da ging's zu den Blutegeln, genau. Also er hat ihm den wirklich geschenkt, um ihn zu schaden. Ich wusste es. So, jetzt gehen wir nochmal hier hoch. Ne, hier müssen wir hin. Wir gehen zur Kirche.
More cultists could be at the church, or about to arrive. I should be careful.
Sind wir. Kann ich jetzt hier lang?
If I have to wander around this forest...
Nee. Okay, Skulpturen?
Demon's traps. They seem to be very similar to the tripod sculptures I saw outside the watermill.
Okay.
They could be dangerous to carry around, but might come in handy as protection. Should I take them?
Oh. Ja, wir nehmen sie.
God help me.
Wir nehmen sie mit. Wer weiß, was wir damit
After what
machen können.
happened, it's a cursed place that God left ages ago, and
Okay, also da will er nicht mehr rein. Da will er nicht mehr rein. Okay. Was war denn da eigentlich noch? Hier ging es zur Hütte, ganz links, ne? Oder ging es hier zur Hütte? Ach ne, hier ging es zu den Leichendingern, ne? Ach nee, hier bin ich bei der Hütte.
I don't think it's locked, but rather blocked by something heavy on the floor inside.
Ich kann hier nichts machen.
They are placed in a way to form a strange triangle, like a sacred space for rituals. Each has 3 shallow holes on a flat top in a triangle formation.
In einer Dreiecksform.
Interesting thought. They fit perfectly.
Ach, guck mal einer
I
an.
fear the rocks and the traps were created to serve a purpose as one.
Okay. Machen wir die Tür jetzt vielleicht auf.
I don't think it's locked.
Nee. Der Baum, hat sich irgendwas
It's a
verändert?
very
Nee.
tall tree. It's inhabited by dozens.
Kann ich da reingehen?
Oh, crows are not what they seem to be. I can see the crosses. I can see the sinners. The crucified sinners.
Was?
I don't want to end up like them. So close to the sky and yet so far from heaven.
Wo sind wir denn
I
jetzt?
must absolve myself from my sins.
Errungenschaft, die Kapelle. Ich kann mich nicht bewegen.
Anyone inside?
You are not welcome.
Father, please open the door. I have to confess.
The door stays closed, but I will
Er
listen
klingt wie
to
sein
your
Vater.
words.
Ich habe meine Schwester allein
I
gelassen.
left my sister alone.
Continue.
Ich weiß nicht, wo ich sie zurückgelassen habe.
I don't know where I left her, but it's a scary and dark place.
Search within yourself and you shall find her.
Ich habe alles auf mein Leben verzichtet, um meiner spirituellen Arbeit
I
nachzugehen.
renounced everything in my life to pursue my spiritual work.
You followed God. There is nothing wrong with that. Do you think your family is more important?
No, of course not. Nothing can be more. I don't know. I left Victoria. I left her alone to follow God. And now she's dead. Isn't that wrong?
You are a lost man, Benedek. You've come to the wrong place.
Father?
No absolution for your sins. Not now, not ever. You shall meet the others on the cross.
Wen denn?
But before that happens, you may say goodbye to your parents. Talk to them.
Please, in the name of God, Father? No point. He won't listen to me. A symbol of Christ's eternal love for all humanity.
Wo sind wir denn jetzt gelandet, ey?
Here lay the remains of my mother. Pet, you cannot talk back, but you can listen to what I have to say.
Ja. Ich vergebe dir.
I forgive you, Father, for having left.
Mutter.
Mother, I hope you found peace. Forgive me for leaving. I couldn't stay by your side as I was haunted day and night by Father's shadow.
Von Vaters Schatten in dem Fall, ja.
But my heart was filled with sorrow.
Verzeih mir, dass ich Victoria allein gelassen habe.
Forgive me both for leaving Victoria alone. I don't know where she is. I know nothing about her except that she's scared and lonely, if even alive. I don't even know if this is a sin, as following God should never be regarded as such. May God forgive me, for I am lost, only a shell of the man I once was. So close to the sky.
Ja, ja. Ah! Da hängen die anderen. Warum auch immer. Sehr hübsch.
I was just crucified for following God.
Ja. Das passiert. Können wir jetzt da rein?
I don't think it's locked.
Immer noch nicht. Okay. Dann können wir uns jetzt auf den Weg zum Schloss machen. Auf zum Schloss. Oh, diese ganzen Wege immer. Mal gespannt, was jetzt passiert. Da ist immer so die Zeit so viel zwischen, ne? Ich weiß jetzt gar nicht, was mit Nikolay gerade ist. Hab ich da was? Ich nutze mal die Gunst der Stunde. Nach dem, was ich jetzt von außen gehört habe und dass ich jetzt die Bestätigung habe, dass es die Bösartigkeit von Mostov war. Mache ich das
I'm on
jetzt?
the fence here. He deserves punishment, but maybe I'll fill out the form. I can always change my mind by not throwing it into the box.
Wir machen das. Ich bin jetzt mal so gemein.
His fate is in your hands now, God. My mind cannot decide what shall be done with him.
So. Und jetzt gehen wir zum Schloss. Und was uns dort erwartet, das sehen wir in der nächsten Folge. Hier habt ihr nochmal die Playlist zu Sveti Kotar und eine weitere, um euch die Zeit vertreiben zu können. Bis zum nächsten Video. Ich danke euch dafür, dass ihr hier seid und bis morgen.